Your toddler is screaming again, and you can feel it. The meltdown is already rising like a wave you didn't see coming. It starts small, a frown, a whine, a breath that catches in their chest. And then suddenly, you're right back in that familiar moment. The moment every parent knows. The moment where nothing works. Not logic, not distraction, not negotiation, not the count to 3 threat you swore you would never use, and somehow still use anyway. And here's the truth most parents never hear. Tantrums don't explode because your toddler is dramatic. They explode because their nervous system is drowning. But today, you're going to learn how to reset that system in 10 seconds. Not with discipline, not with punishment, not with bribery, but with biology. And this method will feel wrong at first. It will go against every instinct you have. It will require you to pause when everything inside you wants to push. But that's exactly why it works. Before I teach you the 10-second reset, you need to understand something fundamental about toddler brains. They overwhelm fast, they recover slow, and they borrow your calm before they build their own. Your toddler's brain flips into overwhelm mode fast. This 10-second trick resets it instantly. But first, you need to understand why they flip in the first place and better understand why you can't fix it with logic. When your toddler screams because you cut their sandwich wrong or gave them the wrong cup or dared, how could you, to stop them from licking the shopping cart? What's actually happening isn't misbehavior, it's overload. Toddlers experience emotion at full volume. No dimmer switch, no middle ground, no warning lights, just instant overwhelming signals flooding their system. I can't handle this. This is too much. I don't know what to do with this feeling. Their nervous system is still wiring itself together. Their frustration tolerance is tiny. Their impulse control barely exists. But the biggest reason tantrums explode? The amygdala. The amygdala is the brain's alarm system. The emergency siren, the red flashing light, the "we're not okay" signal. In adults, the amygdala gets overridden by the logical brain pretty fast. But toddlers, their logical brain, the prefrontal cortex, is still under construction. It's tiny, it's fragile, it's slow. So when their amygdala fires, the logical brain doesn't step in. It shuts off completely, which means your toddler cannot calm themselves. Your toddler cannot reason. Your toddler cannot hear "stop crying." And this is the part that hurts the most. Your toddler is not giving you a hard time. Your toddler is having a hard time. Their emotional system is screaming for help. But here's the twist. Your response doesn't just influence the meltdown. Your response becomes their nervous system. If you stay grounded, their brain copies you. If you panic, their brain panics harder. If you rush, their brain accelerates. And if you try to control the behavior, you're being ridiculous. You need to stop. Calm down right now. Their amygdala reads it as threat, which means you didn't stop the tantrum. You upgraded it. So now that you know why meltdowns happen, let's teach you the method that fixes them. Not slowly, not eventually, but in 10 seconds. This 10-second method is rooted in one truth. Your child's nervous system syncs to yours. Your calm regulates their chaos. Ready? Let's walk through the 10 seconds. And I want you to imagine your toddler melting down right in front of you. The grocery store, the kitchen floor, the car seat battle royale. Here's exactly what to do. Step 1. Lower your voice. Not softer, lower. Drop the emotional pitch by 1 layer. Most parents go higher when stressed. What are you doing? Stop, hey, no. Calm down. But a high voice signals danger to a toddler's brain. A low voice signals safety. Say anything in a lower tone, even a simple, "I'm here." Instantly, their amygdala feels the shift. This is the first click of the reset. 2 seconds gone. Step 2. Take 1 slow breath. You're not breathing for yourself, you're breathing for them. Toddlers mirror breath automatically. Your slow inhale, their slow inhale. Your long exhale, their long exhale. This 1 breath interrupts the amygdala's emergency loop. No words, no pressure, just presence. 4 seconds down. Step 3, label the feeling in 1 short phrase. Not a speech, not a correction, not a life lesson, just acknowledgement. You're frustrated. You really wanted that. This is hard. That's it. When you label the feeling, their brain interprets. I am not alone. I am understood. This feeling won't swallow me. And because the feeling is witnessed, intensity falls. 7 seconds down. Step 4. Offer a simple next step. Not choices, not threats, not fixing the situation. Just one step forward. Let's breathe. Let's try together. Let's hold hands. Toddlers don't need options, they need direction. 10 seconds total. And the meltdown shifts. Not always instantly silent, but instantly softer. You didn't stop the behavior, you calmed the biology underneath it. Now let's see what this looks like in real life. Because theory is great, but real-world grocery store chaos? That's where parents need help the most. Let's walk through 3 scenarios. The exact moments where parents feel powerless. Let's start with the familiar grocery store meltdown. Your toddler wants the cereal with the shark. You say no. They collapse to the floor like gravity just tripled. Old response. Get up right now. No crying in the store. You're embarrassing me. Their amygdala hears threat, and the meltdown doubles. 10-second reset. You crouch. You lower your voice. I'm here. You take a slow breath. You're upset. You wanted that cereal. Then, let's walk together. Their body releases. The panic drops. You move forward. Not perfectly, but connected. Next, let's look at how this works in the bedtime explosion lights off. Cue screaming, because bedtime isn't about sleep. It's about separation, and toddlers feel that deeply. Old response. That's enough. Get in bed. Stop crying. It's bedtime. Their brain spirals. Now let's try with the 10-second reset. Lower voice. One breath. You're tired, and it feels hard. Then, let's climb in together. Storm, drizzle, quiet, and last but not least, the very public tantrum at the park. Leaving is the worst. Their brain hears loss. Old response. We have to go. Get up now. Now let's try with the 10-second reset. Low voice, breath. You're disappointed. You wanted more time. Let's walk to the gate together. And they follow. Not because they obeyed. Because their body felt safe again. And that's the part most people miss. You're not just calming a child in that moment. You're quietly shaping how their brain learns to handle big feelings. Here's what actually scientifically happening inside your toddler's brain during the 10-second reset. 1. The amygdala downshifts. Your low voice plus slow breath signal safety. 2. The prefrontal cortex comes back online. This is why toddlers suddenly become reasonable again. 3. Cortisol drops. Stress chemicals release slower. 4. Co-regulation kicks in. Their nervous system syncs with yours. You didn't control the tantrum. You transformed it. Later in this video, I'm going to give you one phrase that cuts a tantrum in half instantly. It works because it bypasses logic and speaks directly to the nervous system. But first, let me show you what happens over time when you use this 10-second reset consistently. And I do mean consistently, not perfectly. Let's look at the week-by-week transformation. Day 1. Confusion. You try the 10-second reset. Your toddler screams louder. Good. They're not resisting. They're recalibrating. They're thinking, why is mom or dad calm? Why isn't anyone yelling? What is this new pattern? Stay the course. Day 3. Softening. Something feels different. Their screaming is less frantic. They cling to you faster. They recover quicker. This is the nervous system learning. This pattern is safe. Day 5. Regulation. Begins, you see it, the meltdown rises, then falls before it peaks. Because their body has learned, when I overwhelm, I am met with calm. This is where everything changes. Day 14, trust is forming. Your toddler has a meltdown, and instead of hitting or kicking or running away, they reach for you. That's not obedience. That's secure attachment forming in real time. 6 months in, the transformation. Your toddler storms into the house after daycare, throws their backpack, bursts into tears. Old you would have said, "What happened? Use your words." Now, you lower your voice. "I'm here." You breathe. You touch their shoulder. You label, "That was a hard day." They collapse into your lap and let everything out, because they know your body can handle their feelings. You have become their safe nervous system. This isn't tantrum management, it's emotional architecture. This is the foundation of who they become. Now to reveal the one phrase that cuts a tantrum in half. Here it is. The phase you teased earlier. When your toddler is overwhelmed, the most regulating sentence you can say is, "I'm not going anywhere." That's it. Not stop crying, not calm down, not use your words. Just, I'm not going anywhere. Why does it work? Because the deepest fear inside a tantrum is, am I losing you? When you anchor yourself with this sentence, their nervous system drops immediately. Try it once, you'll see. Why this method works when nothing else does. Because it teaches your toddler something life-changing. Big feelings don't push people away. When a child learns this, everything changes. Tantrums become shorter. Screaming becomes crying. Crying becomes reaching. Reaching becomes trusting. This is how emotional resilience is built, not through punishment, through presence. Here is what most parents do wrong, and you won't anymore. Most parents try to fix the emotion, try to stop the crying, try to control the behavior. Try to reason with an amygdala, but tantrums aren't solved by force. They're solved by nervous system alignment. Your tone is the tool. Your breath is the bridge. Your presence is the medicine. And in just 10 seconds, you can shift the entire trajectory of a meltdown. Here is your challenge today. The next time your toddler melts down, and trust me, it will probably be today, do this. Lower your voice. One slow breath, label the feeling, offer a step. Set a timer if you want. Watch the shift. Because that meltdown over the wrong cup, the wrong socks, the broken cracker, none of that is the real problem. The real problem is the fear underneath. And the real solution is you, your presence, your calm, your steady nervous system. Your child won't remember the tantrums, but they will remember how you made them feel when they were at their worst. Choose to be the calm they borrow. Choose the 10-second reset. And when you're ready for the next breakthrough, watch the sleep video next. You're laying the groundwork for lifelong emotional strength. You're doing exactly what their developing brain needs. You've got this.